Hi Pisces, how are you? I hope you're doing well. This is Monica with Pisces Tarot and Advice. And we're going to do a reading for Pisces to see what you need to know. Two of Pentacles, choices, weighing up your options. This is going to be for any significant Pisces placements. If you're cross-watching, just remember to flip the roles if it makes more sense. Or if you don't have any significant Pisces placements, but you are still guided through the video and the channel, trust that there are messages here for you. Trust your own guidance and follow where it takes you. Take what resonates, disregard the rest. Don't force anything to fit. And always check out any other video on the channel that you feel drawn to because it holds messages for you. All right, I'm sorry I missed you guys at the weekend. Hold on. I couldn't work, so couldn't do readings. But here we are. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm well enough to do a reading, so that's what I'm going with. We have the Two of Wands that flipped out. So Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. A big choice is about partnership is what you're dealing with today, Pisces. A big choice. Something you didn't want to look at previously, potentially, with the Two of Swords. It's something new versus something old. Is do I stay here or do I go the other way with the Two of Wands? And with the Two of Pentacles, you're really trying to take a practical approach to things and make the best decision for you. But it's to do with a partnership, okay? Forming a partnership. But in order to form a new partnership, you'd have to dissolve an old partnership, okay? And that's where we are. So let's see if it comes out again in the main spread, or that could have been a side message for someone. If that's just a side message, the guidance is you take your time and you do what you feel is best, but you are presented with a new opportunity because you're ready for a new partnership and something better is available to you, okay? So something to consider. But let's see what's going on for Pisces at this time. What does Pisces need to know? So this is going to be the situation that's being highlighted for us at this time. And developments we can expect to see happen when it comes to the situation. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. And with the Ace of Wands, I hear action is needed. It's time, okay? It's time to take action. It's time for a new beginning. This is something, Pisces, that I get that you've asked for or been praying for or been trying to manifest. And it's around you now. So with the Ace of Wands, you're being asked to do what you need to do to align yourself with this new opportunity that you've manifested for yourself, okay? This could be a new job, a new person in your life, a new business idea, a new project idea, okay? Current situation, we have the Page of Swords. So you're thinking, you're assessing, you're analyzing. There's hesitation with the Page of Swords. Okay, I want to make sure I'm seeing everything before I make a decision. Queen of Swords and the challenge. The Queen of Swords tells you already know everything you think you don't know, right? You already know. You're already at queen level where you can make choices, you can make decisions. And also the challenge with the Queen of Swords is you'd have to end something, okay? The Queen of Swords can sometimes show up as the divorcee, the widow. It talks about breakup, loss, severance of contract, divorce, that sort of energy, right? Sometimes. And the challenge is you already know what you need to know. So you're stalling a little bit. But that is because you have to end something in order to pursue the new, okay? Which makes sense. That's kind of how it works. In the foundation, the Two of Pentacles, here it is. You've been going back and forth with this for quite some time. And I feel like you're now at a place where you're ready to look at it for what it is. I get a sense, I'll see what's in the recent past, but I get a sense that for a lot of you, you may have been running away from having to make this choice. Or you've just been telling yourself, no, I don't want anything else. I'm happy where I am. I'm okay where I am. But it was just something you were telling yourself. It didn't really necessarily ring true. You know, with the swords, it's something you were telling yourself. But something happened recently where it shifted your focus into a more realistic view, right? Okay, if I'm going to be realistic about this, if I'm going to be honest with myself about this, is this really a better choice? Okay, and that's what this is all about. The Knight of Swords in the recent past. Some quick progress was made, or a very swift, unexpected change happened. This could have been involving a trip. This could have been involving someone saying something. This could have been a conflict or tension. So in your current dynamic, perhaps there was conflict. There was unnecessary conflict. There was someone was just rude, impulsive, immature. I hear unyielding, my way or the highway. I don't care what happens. Immature, okay. They said something that was like the final straw, and that put you in a position of, you know what, is this really what I think is the best thing for me? Or what was that other option again? Maybe that is better for me, you know? Let me be realistic about this and have a look at it, right? On the mind, the Two of Swords. I'm telling you, for the longest time, you didn't want to look at this. You didn't want to address this. You didn't want to have to deal with this. You didn't want to have this choice. You weren't interested in another option. You weren't interested in something else. You told yourself, I'm okay where I am, okay? Not necessarily thrilled, but this is good. This is okay for me, right? Or whatever else you were telling yourself. There was a sense of loyalty to something, but it's almost like it was just something that was always there, and we never really stop to question it. It's like a contract you sign, terms you agree to and you sign 10 years ago, and then it just keeps rolling on. You never actually review it and revise it to see if you still agree to those terms or not, right? If you still believe those things or not. And something happened recently where you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who's just very hot and cold, very immature, very hurtful with their words though. And they said something or they did something where it's like it pushed you over the edge to opening your eyes to a sword, yes, Harvey, to saying, what? Wait, I keep saying I'm okay here, but am I really? I keep saying I love this person or we love each other, but is that still true? Because it doesn't feel true anymore. Something doesn't sound right anymore when I say that, right? I keep saying this is a great job for me, but it doesn't feel like it, right? So we're now starting to question something that we've always just said, right? And it's like, does it connect to the heart? Does it, ring true? Does it resonate with me still? Or is it just something I once believed and once said and then kept saying, right? I hope that makes sense. So this is the situation you're dealing with, Pisces. This is what's happening. You're now looking at this with very realistic eyes, okay? Putting everything else aside and just focusing on the facts. So what are you doing today? 8 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So Pisces, what I'm seeing you doing today, did I show you the cards? I don't know, sorry. 7 of Swords and the Page of Wands. So Pisces, what you're doing today is you're starting the transition phase. You are having the walking away conversation. This could be the breakup talk, or this could be detaching emotionally, making up your mind that you're going to be done with this and starting that process. The 7 of Swords with the Page of Wands tells me that you're planning your exit, okay? If you're not breaking up today or quitting today, you're now starting to plan your exit. 7 of Swords is a strategy. You keeping things to yourself, but you're planning an exit, and you may also be reaching out to people. So that could mean, I've made up my mind that I'm going to quit this job, okay? Now, I'm not telling my boss yet. I'm playing my cards right, playing them close to my chest and doing what's best for me. I've started to apply to other jobs, or I've started to entertain this other opportunity that was presented to me recently and I turned it down potentially. I'm reaching back out to that company. I'm reaching back out to that person to see if it's still available, right? I'm planning my exit. This is where I've made up my mind I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. I'm planning my exit. Whatever that means. We all know what that entails, right? And in the meantime, with the Page of Wands, you might be reaching out to this other individual, other person who at the current time might just be a friend or someone in your environment or just someone you work with, because you kept things very separate, like no feelings involved, okay? Because you didn't want to cross any lines or any boundaries. But you may be reaching out to them just to, it's almost like just to show them that you are thinking of them as you're planning your exit from this. You might be telling them this or you might not be telling them this, but you want to stay in contact, basically, right? Make sure they're still there. Make sure they're still interested. Make sure they're still available. And that's what you're doing. Okay, you could be now planning to relocate. So you're now looking at what is available in terms of housing. It's the same type of energy, right? Pisces. Let's get more cards out here for you. But I feel like someone's bull in a china shop approach may have worked in the past, just because for you it was easier to just go with it. It was easier to just not fight this person, basically just let them have their way. It's like how you deal with the spoiled brat sometimes. There's a little bug in here. And this time around, and you didn't really question it. It's like for some of you, you thought, that's how it goes in relationships, or that's how it goes, that's how managers treat people. It's normal, it's fine. But then something else came around a little while ago with the Two of Pentacles and the Foundation, and it showed you that that's not necessarily the case, right? That it could be different, that it could be better, that it could be more peaceful, more loving, more supportive environment, relationship, job dynamic. And for the longest time, you avoided it with the Two of Swords because you told yourself, no, this is okay, this is good, this isn't, it's fine. But recently they did something, they said something, like a bull in a china shop, as always, except this time it bothered you. This time you felt like they crossed the line. There were no lines before. This was, whatever this was, you just accepted it. There was no lines. There were no lines. In the recent past here, whatever they did or said, it felt like it crossed the line, okay, with you, Pisces. And it made you stop and go, why am I loyal to this? Why have I been doing that? What was once there for me to be loyal to, is that still there? Well, no, it doesn't feel like it is. Okay, so what am I doing here, right? It made you think all those things. So let's clarify for Pisces. Page of Swords in the current situation, the Knight of Cups. There's a different opportunity presented to you, Pisces. It could involve another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's a lot of openness, honesty. This could have been that you got a different job offer, okay? Because you have two things that you're looking at, two very different nights, okay? This could be someone expressing feelings to you, asking you out, flirting with you, or just being really, really kind, really sweet in terms of friendship. Or like I say, this is a different job that was offered to you, and there were no strings. Everything was on the table. No one was pushing you or forcing you, okay? The Queen of Swords as the challenge. We have the King of Wands. In order to pursue this new thing, you have to be on your own, okay? So again, if it's a new relationship, obviously you have to break up with someone to start a new relationship with someone else. If it's a new job, obviously you have to be unemployed, unattached, unencumbered, not under contract in order to accept another opportunity. If this is an opportunity for someone to invest in your service, your product, you have to set up your own business, right? You can't be associated with a particular company. You have to set up your own business, and that's what the challenge has been, right? Taking action, standing alone as you pursue the new. Severing ties with something else with the Queen of Swords. The Two of Pentacles in the Foundation, the Ten of Cups. You've been here for a long time, Pisces. Or this could have been like loyalty to family, unquestionable loyalty to family, unquestionable loyalty to a company, to a team you've been a part of for forever, to a relationship you've been in for what feels like a long time, okay? And you really had to look at it and ask yourself, is this still my Ten of Cups? Is this still something that makes me happy? Do I still see a happy future here? Because the way they've been acting and the way they've been behaving, you're not so sure. And with the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups together, whatever is being offered to you and presented to you has true potential to be the Ten of Cups, right? This other thing, it's almost like you were telling yourself is your Ten of Cups, but you didn't feel it. It's all swords. It's all in the head. It's what you're telling yourself. But you didn't feel it. It didn't feel like that rang true for you. This new situation, this new dynamic feels different. It feels better. It feels right, okay? The Knight of Swords in the recent past, the Seven of Cups. Same old, same old. This could be someone who gets drunk and then starts causing ish because they have an anger issue, right? This is an angry drunk, or someone who just starts trouble when they're intoxicated with whatever it is that they're intoxicated, and it could just be power going to their head, right? It doesn't have to be substance. This is a habitual liar, and every time you even slightly try to double check something they're saying, they just go off on you. How dare you question what I'm saying? They turn it around on you, like you're the one with issues, you're the one who's jealous, possessive, trust issues, you know, that kind of person. And it's just castles in the sand with this person, unfortunately, or with this situation, with this company. This is someone who's is a very they're forcing you. It feels very forceful to invest, to build, to do, to be there, to do whatever. But it's under false pretenses with the Seven of Cups. Somehow there's lies and deceit involved. But they're good at putting up a facade. And every time you question it, they just go off on you. Okay? And you just learn to believe what they're saying and just keep going. Okay? Or that has been what's been going on historically. You went on faith with whatever it is they were telling you. And recently you asked a question about something they said and they just flew off the handle. And then you see a pattern. You see the pattern. Hold on. I think this happened before. Last time I asked a question about something that was completely unnecessary, right? It was just a question that I was entitled to ask. Two of Swords on the mind, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Now you're saying, you know what? This isn't fair. This isn't balanced. I want something that is fair and balanced. I want something that is healthy with the number 6. And that is what is being offered to you. With the Six of Pentacles, you were holding back from reciprocating. You were holding back from accepting this out of something you were telling yourself with the Two of Swords. And what has happened recently has made you question what it is that you were telling yourself. Is that really still true? Or why am I still saying that, right? And it just brought everything out. And it made it very clear to you that the new is where you want to be. Whatever that new is, because it's better for you, it's fair, it's balanced, it's mutual, okay, with the Six of Pentacles. And so what you're doing now is you're planning your exit. 8 of Cups, 7 of Swords, Page of Wands, 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 2 of Wands, okay. And we're getting all the 2s out, almost. Yeah, this is where we're transitioning from the past to the new. That's exactly what this is. We're transitioning from something that is now just a memory, basically. Or it's just the history that has kept us there with the Six of Cups. Or just an old vision and an old dream that we never stopped to double check, is that still on track, you know? And we're transitioning with the Six of Swords towards the Two of Wands, where we're choosing the new. There could be short distance travel, there could be meeting up, there could be conversations, there could be planning to meet up, planning to have an interview, planning to get together somehow with this other party or the new party, the new individual, the new offer and opportunity. But the choice is made, okay? And what else? Where is Pisces headed? Okay, so in this deck, they're calling this the High Priestess, which is a number 2, and I think the number 2 is significant. But the depiction to me is the Empress. Okay, so I'm just going to read it in both ways. But we have the Empress or the High Priestess, the Fool, and the Seven of Wands in terms of where you're going. You're taking a stand for what you believe in, okay, what you're passionate about, and you're going for the new, okay, new creation, new opportunity, new job, new relationship, new career, new home. Something that has potential to grow. Whatever this thing you're leaving in the past, it's just air. It's just memory. It's just in the ethers, right? There's nothing to ground it. There is nothing to show for your time there, basically, right? You've been there a long time, and so when you look back, you're like, well, I really don't have anything to show for that I've been here for as long as I have, right? Because there has been no building. There has been no standing development, progression, you know, going through the stages. It's like it's been same old, and at one point in time when you were supposed to be at that level, it was great, but then it just got stuck on that level. It didn't continue to grow, and we just kept going through the motions, believing, going on faith that it's all good and it's fine, it's how it should be. This new thing, new person, new situation comes around, and it makes us realize that, hold on, why have I been saying that? Is that still true? Something feels off now when I say it. It's because your body is telling you, your heart is telling you, that's not quite true. Are you sure, Pisces? You know when you say things out loud and you hear yourself and you go, oh, when it's in your head, it sounds one way. When it's in our heads, we turn it and twist it and whatever, and it somehow makes sense, right? We can convince ourselves that something makes sense. When we say it out loud, and our intuition, our heart, our bodies are paying attention, and they're filtering the information that we just said out loud in the 3D, right? Rather than just in our heads. And we get a reaction of rejection. That's not right. That doesn't feel right. That feels like a lie. That feels like deception. That feels off, even if we can't define it. That's what's been happening, Pisces. That's what this is. And so you're moving towards something new that has a lot of growth potential. It's a lot richer than the situation you're leaving behind to start with. Okay, so they're offering you more money, more benefits with the Empress energy to start with. That's your starting point. Or this is someone who just loves and respects you and adores you from the go, right? And it can only grow from there. Or this is like a starter thing where it's already really amazing and inspiring, and it already gives you benefits somehow, and it will only keep growing. And that's where you're taking a chance on. With the Fool, you're starting that new path, okay, at this time. So it'll be different for everyone. For some of you, you've already planned your exit, and this is the time you execute that plan, and you're just starting on the new path with the new company, with the new person. Somehow you're starting the conversations, or you're starting the job, or you're signing the contract, or somehow you're starting that path and that process. For others of you, you're just at the planning stage. You're just putting things together, thinking about things, exit strategies, and you're talking to the new just to make sure they're there, just to make sure you stay engaged, just to make sure whatever they're offering is still available as you're withdrawing from this situation. You might tell them that this is what's been going on, you might not, but you want to make sure they're still there and they're still available and they're still interested. And you're definitely taking a chance here and going for it, following your heart with the Fool, your intuition, okay? Under the Ace of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. This is what you're leaving behind. And it could be someone materialistic, possessive, jealous, controlling, petty, micromanager type energy, okay, that you can never please. You've been working your butt off, pardon my French, with Eight of Pentacles, and you're still at apprentice level. So you're still having to prove yourself all the time. You're still not seen, not recognized. You're still not good enough somehow. That's how this person makes you feel with the Five of Swords. And with the Ace of Swords, this is the truth that you are seeing at this time, Pisces, okay? Ten of Pentacles with the Devil, this is someone making you promises of happily ever after, of promotion, of growing old together, of building something together, of great business together, of great relationship and family together. But it's only to tempt you into staying, to control you into staying, to manipulate you, okay, with the Devil. And that is the truth that you are seeing, okay? Four of Swords, it's kind of like some time has passed of you contemplating, going back and forth, not really wanting to look at it, because you understood that if you were to look at it and see the truth, you have to take action with the Chariot. And that's what's happening right now. And here's the Two of Cups, okay? You're headed towards something that is balanced, that is healthy, that is mutual from the start. And that is truly something that has the potential to grow, to develop, okay? Two of Cups with the Ace of Wands. You share the same views, the same goals, the same passions. And it's two people, that's why the Chariot fell. It's two people pulling the same chariot. It's not just one-sided, okay? Another water sign could be significant. But Pisces, this is what I have for you at this time. Let me pull some oracles to see if they add anything to the message. But this is beautiful. I get it's also overdue, but you know, it takes as long as it takes for us to get where we need to go. Anything else this Pisces? Too many. Anything else the Pisces need to know about this situation that will help them? Anything else that Pisces needs to know about this situation that will help them? Or Pisces. Okay, we're going to go this way. So we have loneliness, dullness, disappointment, isolation. It's like the Eight of Cups. we're detaching, we're isolating, we're making up our minds, we're thinking for ourselves. Okay, we're also seeing that we've been very lonely in a situation that we shouldn't have been lonely in, right? Or again, one-sided energy. We have pride, self-esteem, self-worth, ego, like the devil energy, eternal love, eternity, consistency, and soulmate, and calm. This is where we're going. Inner peace, simplicity, meditation. But yeah, this is someone, for some of you, this is someone who's been in charge, okay, and overruling over everything. That immature individual, the person who thinks they have the power in the situation. For others of you, and it's what you're leaving behind. For others of you, this is a self-esteem and self-love and self-respect issue where you have realized it's almost like by seeing the full picture, you saw that, you know what, I don't deserve this. And you found your boundaries. I don't deserve this. So you're standing up for yourself with the Seven of Wands, and you're choosing this other new dynamic that has the potential to be that Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups that you're looking for. That is calm, that is settled, that flows. Nothing's perfect and nothing's always easy, but this is something that flows. This is something that, you know, whatever comes up, you can work on it, you can talk about it and find a solution together in whatever area of life this applies. You can grow old, okay, here you can really build a life, but build is the key word, right? Build up your career, build a life with someone, build a home with someone, build something, all right, where it is eternal, it is long lasting because it's mutual. It's everyone pitching in and everyone doing their part, okay? It's not just you there. All right, Pisces, so that is what I have for us at this time. I hope the reading helps you. Let me know what this is for you. I love it. It's great to see that, you know, you're taking action and aligning yourself with something that truly makes you happy, Pisces, and it's something that you truly deserve. And I'm really happy to see it, okay? Because it's time to stop sacrificing and self-sacrificing and living for others and doing for others and then just being mistreated, because that's been the cycle for Pisces, right? And it's time for you to finally be treated the way you treat people. You know what I mean? And this is what that is for you, Pisces. This is what's coming in. All right? So I'm going to leave it there. Looking forward to your thoughts and your comments. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for your patience. I have missed you over the weekend. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, Pisces.